Christmas feels familiar. Lights in the windows, trees in the living room, songs we've heard since we were kids. But here's something we don't always think about. Christmas might feel universal, but the way it's celebrated around the world. Witches? Giant animals? And wait till you hear what people are doing with fried chicken. Yeah, this is Christmas, just not the version you're used to. So before you open another gift or hum another carol, let's take a quick trip around the world and look at 7 Christmas traditions you probably never thought about. 1. The Christmas pickle, Germany, supposedly. You decorate your tree. You hang the lights. But deep in the branches, there's a pickle. In a lot of American homes, there's a tradition. Someone hides a small pickle ornament in the tree. On Christmas morning, the first person to find it gets an extra gift, or good luck for the year. It's often described as a charming German custom, passed down through generations. Except that's not really true. Ask most people in Germany. They've never heard of it. No family stories, no songs, nothing. Turns out the Christmas pickle likely started in the U.S. in the late 1800s. Glass ornaments shaped like fruits and vegetables were being imported, and the pickle, it stood out. So to help sell it, a legend was invented, and over time the story became the tradition, not because it was ancient, but because it was fun. Today, people still hide the pickle, because sometimes Christmas doesn't come from history. It comes from imagination. 2. Giant Christmas spiders, Ukraine. Forget tinsel. In Ukraine, some Christmas trees are covered in spider webs. Yeah, spider webs. Glittery, silver, beautiful, and just a little eerie. It comes from an old Ukrainian legend. A poor family couldn't afford decorations. One Christmas morning, they woke to find a spider had spun a web across the tree. When the sunlight hit it, the web turned to silver. That story turned spiders into symbols of luck, blessing, and unexpected beauty. So every Christmas, some families add a sparkling web to their tree, not out of fear, but out of gratitude. To outsiders, it might look spooky, but in Ukraine, a Christmas spider means good fortune. Just another reminder, what's strange to us might be sacred somewhere else. 3. Hiding your brooms on Christmas Eve, Norway. In Norway, there's a tradition that comes from an old fear. On Christmas Eve, witches might be flying, so what do? You hide your brooms. According to old folklore, evil spirits roam freely that night. And if they find a broom, they'll ride it through the sky. So families used to tuck them away, behind furniture, in closets, anywhere out of reach. Today, most people don't actually believe in flying witches. But some families still hide the brooms, just to keep the tradition alive. A quiet little ritual from a time when winter felt darker, and the unknown felt much closer. 4. Fried chicken for Christmas, Japan. In Japan, Christmas dinner doesn't involve turkey or ham or grandma's special recipe. It involves KFC. Yeah, fried chicken. Back in the 1970s, turkey wasn't common in Japan, so KFC launched a campaign, Kentucky for Christmas. It caught on fast. Today, families place their KFC orders weeks in advance. Buckets sell out. Lines go around the block. And Christmas Eve? It's one of the busiest days of the year for the chain. What started as marketing turned into tradition. Not every Christmas custom is centuries old. Some were created by a slogan and stuck. 5. Pooping Christmas figures, Catalonia. Let's talk about poop. In Catalonia, Spain, there's a small figurine called the Caganer. He's part of nativity scenes, and he's squatting, pants down. Why? It's symbolic. The Caganer represents fertility, humility, and the natural cycle of life. He's a reminder that even sacred moments are still very human. And there's more. Kids also celebrate cagatio, a smiling wooden log that they feed in the days leading up to Christmas. Then on Christmas Eve, they beat it with sticks until it poops out presents. To outsiders, this all sounds ridiculous. But for Catalans, it's fun. It's joyful. It's tradition. Christmas doesn't have to be perfect and polished. Sometimes it's silly, messy, and full of life. 6. Roller skating to church. Venezuela. In Caracas, Venezuela, Christmas morning comes with motion. People don't just walk to church, they roll. Families wake up early and hit the streets on roller skates, heading to morning mass. Some kids even tie strings from their toes to the bedpost, so when the skaters pass by, the tug wakes them up. Streets are closed to cars to make room. Music plays, bells ring, wheels roll. It's not just a commute, it's a celebration, a joyful way to move together as a city. And honestly, it sounds kind of magical. 7. The Christmas Witch. Italy's Santa Claus isn't the only one delivering gifts in Italy. Meet La Befana, the Christmas Witch. She rides a broom, wears a shawl, and comes bearing sweets or coal. Legend says she was invited to follow the wise men to visit baby Jesus. She said no, and later regretted it. Now she spends eternity flying through the night, looking for him. Despite her witchy appearance, she's not scary. She's kind, generous, beloved. In some parts of Italy, children look forward to her just as much as they do Santa. Because in Italy, Christmas belongs to all kinds of characters, even the mysterious ones. So here's the thing. Christmas feels familiar, but as soon as you step outside your own traditions, it gets weird, it gets funny, it gets meaningful, it gets deeply, deeply human. Some customs are ancient, others were invented by companies, and a few, no one really knows where they came from, but they all have one thing in common. They give shape to the season. They connect people. They bring meaning to the darkest days of the year. And sometimes they're just strange enough to make you smile. Which one surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to keep exploring the strange side of familiar things, subscribe, share, and stay curious. Because traditions like these, they're the kind of thing you probably never thought about.